Hi, Rick here again, doing my 3-minute video, doing it outside, and you might be wondering why am I doing it outside? I'm doing it outside because we've got a bloody power blackout today, and we've had one for most of the day. If we do a quick weather forecast while we're outside, I reckon it's pretty bloody cold. What about you, Jessica?
Yeah.
A good indicator for me to work out whether it's cold or not is the nipple test. If my nipples go stiff and blue within two seconds, you know it's pretty freezing out there, and it's freezing. But anyway, today's topic is from Al, and it's actual business risk. And he wanted to know specifically, when do you target expanding a business and when do you think about just holding fort? Well, my philosophy with business is that if you're not growing, you're dying. I don't know who was the originator of that quote, but it's not my quote, so I'm not going to steal it. But I think it's a big positive indicator of business, because if you're staying the same, your competitors are going to be growing faster and beyond what your level is, which means really in effect you're going backwards. So you need to be looking to always grow. Does that mean you look to grow with reckless abandon? No, you don't, because you need to have a strategy in place. So how do you create that strategy is the million-dollar question. So what I do is I go to my goals and have a look and think to myself, what do I actually want to achieve with my business? So once I've worked out my goals, then I try and create a plan of attack to see how I can effectively execute it, which means, Al, that I might for a period of time have no growth in the business, and that could be because I'm trying to raise funds or I'm trying to consolidate funds, because there's no point growing excessively and too quickly if you don't have the capital to protect you, because when you grow, and especially the quicker you grow, that impacts your cash flow. So growth will suck cash. One of the fundamental learnings that you will experience if you read Scaling Up by Vern Harnish. So that's one of the things you need to remember. But once you've got your strategy in place, then you go and execute. From there, you've got to take stock and reevaluate. So I've done that, for example, with my franchises. I sold 4 franchises and then I've stopped. And the reason I've done that is because I want to see what works, what doesn't work, what I need to improve for the franchise system, how it's impacted the business, and then I can, from there, check my strategies. Do I want to continue franchising? That could be one option. Do I want to look at other possible alternatives? Instead of franchising, go to an employee model and have sales consultants instead. What does that mean? Management of more staff and more cost to my business compared to franchising. But which one works better? Million-dollar question, and I'm not going to answer that now in this little 3-minute video. However, I just wanted to articulate some of the messages that I look for when I'm considering which way I want to go with my business. I really hope that's helpful for you, Al. If anyone's got some business questions and want to ask me, feel free to yell out. I've decided to call my business podcast 5% to Greatness, so keep an eye out for that. I've got some great speakers coming up, awesome entrepreneurs that are doing great things, and you might get some insights from that too. Look forward to speaking to you soon, and have a great weekly day. Thank you.